Welcome back to more GreedFall. I'm Negative Zero. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing all right. We've come back to tell the ambassador here, Ambassador Sade, that we've gotten rid of the charlatan.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Okay, so we got +1 for getting rid of him. I think if we call this guy a liar, I think that +1 might go away. He doesn't need to know. He doesn't need to know. We're going to cover the escape of the alchemist.
He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the coin guard tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
I did not even see what we picked up. Let's take a look. What do we have? None of this is any better. Let's just run through our stuff real quick. We still have the good doublet. This has more armor, but we're not in a situation where we need it yet. We might do that once we get to Tir Fredi. The boots, anything better? I think we just need to go somewhere and sell all this. I'll probably do that off camera. I do want you guys to see what is available. Yeah, we have our 2 basic weapons. Then what's in the bag? Oh, every time. Every time. Right trigger. Charlatan's Antidote. This mixture is supposed to be a panacea curing all evils except the Malachor. That we did not get from Sade. We got that from the other guy. I don't know what he gave us. What Sade gave us. Oh, look at all this. This is the Codex. There's so much here in the Codex. But... Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, like, there's nothing... Find the smuggler. That's it. That's all it says. But the Codex is filled with information. The questing could use a little bit more fleshing out as far as describing what's happening, or what you're... I mean, it does say what you're supposed to do, but anyway, that's a minor complaint. We are well aware. We need to go down here. We have like 3 things going on. Have we been in all these other places? I don't think so. I don't think we need to. Let's hustle.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of...
Oh, I should totally sell to the merchant. I bet we're getting close to overweight. Oh no, we're fine. This is a new area. So here's the port quarter. Let's look around. We have to find... Are they all in the same spot? Well, let's go this way. So that's going to be Captain Vasco. Oh, do we have to talk to him to find out about the smuggler? And then find a way to move the cargo to Tir Fredi. Interesting. Now we did... Yeah, okay. So we did level up before, and we got our point that we put into firearms. But we don't get any talents until level 4. We get an attribute in level 4. Which I think... I think I might put it into accuracy. But that's a ways away. Let's talk to this guy.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Let's... Oh yeah, we have to ask about the heretics to help the Talame, or the Talame, I think is how you say it. We have to ask about that.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers?
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. Might I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
I think we... I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I think Vasco becomes a companion, doesn't he? Like a guy like Kurt here. But we don't know him yet. Let's not spread out all of our... Let's not be too trusting.
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Talame's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
Interesting. Ask for help on the merchandise. Remember, we're also supposed to smuggle some goods to Tirfredi. So maybe he can help us smuggle something.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm Orleans.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten it into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tirfredi. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Okay. We might have to do a little sneaking. Let's ask about Constantine.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you?
Oh, I thought he was a
To be honest,
brother.
we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
And then maybe the cabin boy. So there's also a mod for Vasco to give him less in the way of tattoos. Not that there's anything wrong with tattoos, but it takes away about half of the markings on his face. It's super complicated to install though, so I did not bother. Does the cabin boy have any acquaintances?
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock, but the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Who is he close to?
This Jonas. Does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Indeed. So, let's look at the map. There's all kinds of stuff going on now. This looks like... oh my gosh. This... Alright, so inside here is the manifest. That's right there. Okay. That's for the cabin boy. That's one of the people. That's Constantine back at the tavern that we were just at. What is this business? The smuggler and the heretics. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the same thing. Let's... Oh, there's somebody right here. Okay, let's do the cabin boy thing first. Get on his good side. Vasco's, that is.
The hiding place of this smuggler is filthy. But perhaps we'll discover some useful information.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Maybe it was Lauro.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Let's ask about Vasco.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Cool.
I need to be going. Farewell.
All right. Now, she said over by the canal. Which would be where? Oh, we have to search the smuggler's belongings. I totally forgot. Where is that? This. Smuggler's Journal. I have 2 new clients. They want to go to Sade, and the Inquisitors are on their heels, which will not make my job any easier. I think I can get them onto a ship inconspicuously, but we will have to be cautious. And I hope they will prove patient and discreet. I will hide them away in a warehouse behind the harbor's office, where the Inquisitors will never dare enter. What's over here? I feel weird looting that with this woman standing here. Go to the heretic. Disguise yourself as a knot. Oh, maybe that's in the chest. Now I have to check. Sailor's coat. Let's just take that. We'll leave the gold. So let's try this on real quick. I mean, I'm presuming it's a sailor's coat, so... Oh, okay. So, look at this. At the bottom, next to the coin value, is a little symbol? Maybe like a faction symbol. There's ours, which, well, I presume that's ours since we started with this outfit. And that's the same as this doublet. And the sailor's coat has a different one. So maybe now we look like a knot. Maybe? We'll have to try. Let's go talk to this other guy. Where is he? Right here. Good old Lauro.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Indeed.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mess too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Lara.
So we need to go find that guy.
Strange story this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
So that's the ship we're going to be leaving on. 3-master. It's pretty big. So where are we headed to now? Oh, there's nothing over here. Oh, let's go take a look over here. Oh, no, we can't. Okay. Let's pick this up. We'll go to the tavern in a little bit, but since we're in this knot uniform, I think we'll be able to get into that building. This zone is under the control of another faction than yours. Certain places are forbidden to you. We're the Serene faction, I guess, and we're in the knot area. So we have that chest down. You can also try a stealth approach, but if a guard follows you, if a guard sees you, it won't work out. So here we go. Wait, let's make sure we're in the right building.
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
A good point. This is not an entrance.
If you wore a Naut uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Wait, what? What do you want me to do? I am disguised. Oh, this is we want the manifest one. Prepare a drink laced with sleeping pills. Where do I get sleeping pills? What the heck are you talking about? I'm not prepared for this. Let's just sneak in. What could go wrong?
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Hello? Let's go. Wait a minute. I have to go back downstairs? I'm stuck. This is upstairs. I didn't have to knock out any of the guards at all. All right, I think we're so far so good. What's in here? Lockpicking level 1. We've done it.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Use. I think we leave the keys there, so nobody is suspicious. We did it, right? Okay, let's get out of here. Just had to double check. Now, there's a guard. Yep, let's stay right here. I mean, we're wearing the right uniform, but we're definitely not in the location we're supposed to be in. I'm gonna go. I don't know if Kurt can be seen. Come on. We're fine. We're amazing. Now, we also have this. The heretics. Yeah, we don't need to do that. We want the other one. Constantine. Okay, so let's do the heretics thing. That's them right there. Kurt. This may get serious. Is that Vasco? No. Is there another entrance? Yes, there is. Don't mind me. Just passing through.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Notify the men. What men? Inform the porters. Sure? Is it this way? What is this up here? Can I climb this ladder? Nope, nope. Oh no. Look at this. This is cool. What's in here? All right. I think this is the guy we want.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
So, I think we have to go back there because I didn't do it right. We have to go into the warehouse in order to deal with the heretics. So I think what we could do is possibly, and I don't know how possible this is, so we got +2 with the coin guard and they're still suspicious of us. It is really hard to influence all these guys. I wonder if we can get them all to like, if we go like a truly diplomatic route, can we get all of them to like us? Is that a way? Can we bring all of them together and not have a big war? I wanted to go in the side. Let's get this stuff. All right, let's what is this? What does the quest say? Go and see the heretics in their hideout. I mean, do we just go talk to them?
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
What's their research?
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Tir Fredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Tir Fredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
So they wanted to bring out the truth, and the man is trying to kill him.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. So both factions we've met so far, well, I guess we met three. Both factions, both the Thélème and the Bridge Alliance, all have their dark little secrets. You know, the Bridge Alliance with their torturing experimental things that they're doing onto people. There's experiments, I guess, that they're doing with people, and these guys trying to hide the secret truths of their faith.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Sade. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Sade as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
We are friends with Sahin, the Bridge Alliance ambassador. We helped him get rid of the charlatan. I'm afraid that these guys aren't going to make it on their own. I think they need a little assistance. And you know what? For knowing the truth, they shouldn't be murdered. So let's propose to help them out.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Cool. Oh, what's up here? Oh, can't get it. So, does Kurt use the ladder as well? Yes, he does. Alright, let's head over to the Bridge Alliance territory. Let's go this way. Not bother those gentlemen. So I think once where exactly is the barrier? So you see these little floating bits. I think they're ashes from all the bodies they're burning. I don't know how well you can see that. Okay, so we're in the port quarter now. I think... Okay, hold on. Let's get out of this outfit. I'm very happy that we found that. That would have been a completely different experience. Let's put our regular... Yeah, we're back. You look like you're protecting that. I'll leave you be. So, oh, where the heck are we? We're trying to get there. So let's jump this fence. I think what I'll do, we'll wrap this up. Oh, there's the, yeah, okay. I remember this area. Oh, look at this. Cool. Let's see if we can do this. Now, we're not that charming, but...
Your Excellency.
Lord
Let's see what we can do.
Sade.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthäus, the founder of the mythical Teleme. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Sade.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
Now we don't need to ask about any of that.
I need
Let's
to
go
be
back
going.
and tell those guys.
Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
There's a little bit of running back and forth.
We owe you our lives.
No, I guess there
We
isn't.
are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Kurt, you devil. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for today. We've done everything except go in here and figure out where our brother is. We're going to have to figure out that soon. The ship's going to leave. So, for now, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. Take care.